Hey, what's up? My name's Alex, and welcome to English Rewind, listening and reading comprehension. Today, we are reading The Night Shift. Let's get into it. It's from newsletter number 17. So, The Night Shift, basic English. It's night. Most people have gone home, but the day isn't over yet. For some people, it begins now. These are the people who sleep during the day and work at night. They live in a different world than most of us. Very short, very short. The advanced English is about 2.5 times longer. Advanced English. The night descends upon us. Most people are no longer working and have gone home. But the day is not over yet. For some people, it has only just begun. There are those who sleep during the day and work at night. They live in a different world than most of us. They are part of a different group of people. Is this by choice? Or is it desperation? Do they love the nightlife? Or are they just trying to make a living? Whichever it is, they are like ghosts. We never see them. While they are working, we are in dreamland. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 key words, key phrases that we're quickly going to look at. Descend. To come down, to go down. It was used here with night descends upon the city. So that means it's night. The sun has gone down, the moon is rising, and night descends. So when we talk about something descending, it means it's coming to us. It's coming to us. So night descends upon the city means it's night. It's not day anymore. Now just remember, it's used usually in specific situations. It can sound unnatural if used in the wrong situation. Jane descended the staircase. That means Jane came down the stairs. Jane came down the stairs. She descended the staircase. A silence descended over the people, which means the people became quiet. So imagine like silence. Let's say silence just came from the sky, and it fell down on the people like a blanket, and yeah. So now they're quiet. The silence fell on them. So silence descended from above over the people, which means they became quiet. They didn't say anything. The man clothed in white had descended from above, which means the man clothed in white, he came from the sky. He descended from above. Next word, desperation. We saw it here with they are part of a different group of people. Is it by choice or is it desperation? Is it desperation? So desperation means being desperate. The feeling of wanting to do something very much. So being desperate means you really want to do something, and often it's dangerous or risky behavior. So in the example sentence, we see his desperation led to risky behavior. That means, let's say, let's say someone was chasing him. So you can say he's desperate to escape the person chasing him. I desperately want to escape means I really want to escape. I really need to escape. I'm very serious about escaping. So he's desperately running away. He desperately needs to escape, and it led to risky behavior. So perhaps he decided to run across the street, and he didn't look at the cars, and maybe a car almost hit him. So he was so desperate to escape that he didn't look at the cars before crossing the road. So because he was desperate, he was fleeing for his life. It was because of desperation that the poor man stole money. Because remember, desperation means you really need to do something. There's something serious going on. The poor man, the poor man had no money, so he couldn't get food either. So he was very desperate, and that's why he stole the money. Because remember, being desperate often means people start doing dangerous or risky things because of a situation that kind of forces them to do those kind of things. Make a living, to live life, to make money. So we saw it here with, do they love the nightlife, or are they just trying to make a living? Do they love the nightlife? You know, nightlife just means when it's dark outside, and you prefer going outside when it's dark. You love being outside in the city while it's night. The nightlife, not living outside during the day, but being outside at night. Or are they just trying to make a living? So make a living means that these people, are they working at night because they love working at night, or are they trying to make a living? Are they trying to live life? Are they trying to make money? Because to make a living means to kind of earn money, to be able to care for yourself. So in the example sentence we see, I make a living by selling used cars. That means I live my life, or the money I earn comes from selling cars. That's how I make a living. It's hard work to make a living in this country, which means that in this country, surviving, living, making money is difficult. It's difficult to make a living. It's difficult to live because, I don't know, perhaps it's a poor country. Dreamland, which we saw here with, we never see them. While they are working, we are in dreamland. So that's just a way of saying, while they are working, we are sleeping. Dreamland is where you go when you sleep. That's just sleeping. He's in dreamland right now. That means he's sleeping. Okay. Let's quickly work through this again, and I'll explain everything one more time. Okay, so night descends upon the city. It's not day anymore. It's after 6 or after 7. I don't know when the sun sets where you live, or at what time it gets dark, maybe only 8 o'clock at night, but it's nighttime. The sun isn't up anymore, and the night has descended. Night has come down. Darkness has come down. There's no light anymore except for the street lights and the city light, or the car lights and everything. So night descends upon the city. It's a very poetic, fancy way of saying it's dark outside, it's nighttime. For most people are no longer working and have gone home. Yeah, so during the night, most people stop working, let's say at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and then go home. But the day is not over yet. So even though the sun has set and it's nighttime, the day is not over yet. There are still people that are going to do something, because it says here, this is a mistake. Let me just quickly fix that. Okay, I fixed the problem. For some people, it has only just begun. So even though it's night now, and most people are going home, some people have only just now started their day. Because there are those who sleep during the day and work at night. So they do the opposite. They don't get up in the morning and sleep at night. Instead, they get up at night and then sleep in late morning or early afternoon. They live in a different world than most of us. They live in a different world. Why do I say that? Well, they live in a world where it's always dark, while we live in a world where the sun is outside and shining. They are part of a different group of people. So in this story, I'm kind of like creating two different worlds. I'm creating two different groups of people. The one group of people live during the day, and the other group of people live at night. They work at night. So it's like these two different groups of people. Now the question I then ask is this by choice? Why do these people want to work so late at night and then sleep during the day? Is it because of desperation, meaning Is there some reason that they need to do this? Perhaps they can't get any other job. Perhaps this is the only job they could get, a job that needs them to work at night is a desperation. Or perhaps they love nightlife, meaning they just love city life, nightlife. They just love it outside during the nighttime for some reason. They prefer not being outside during the day when the sun is shining. Who knows? Or are they trying to make a living? So this connects back to, is a desperation. So are they trying to make a living? Meaning, hey, they are just working at night because that's the job they got. Their job requires them to work at night and sleep during the day. That's how they make a living. That's how they earn a salary. Whichever it is, they are like ghosts. Also, very poetic way of saying it. They are like ghosts. Why? Because we never see them. Because they are these people that, while they are working, we are in dreamland. We are sleeping while they are working. So we don't even really know about them. We don't really see them. They are like ghosts because we are sleeping and they are working. Okay, that was it for English Rewind newsletter number 17, The Night Shift. I hope it was helpful. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to subscribe. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And any suggestions are also welcome. But until next time, cheers.